Hey guys, HappyFireBallMan, and here today we'll be building a front-wheel drive sports car. Well, scratch that. We might not be doing that sports car, but what if we made a... let me get a front-wheel drive supercar. Yes, now this is longer, so it's more, so you can fit more of the engine, hopefully. Now this is going to make everyone scream. Monocoque can be completely carbon fiber. Hopefully the engine, the drive, screw it, whatever, let's just... Okay, we're putting in hopefully the drivetrain. Oh no, the drivetrain cannot be front-wheel drive. So the supercar, I guess, is too ambitious. So I guess we gotta make a front-wheel drive sports car by using the McLaren body. But no, anything mid-engine will not work. So it has to be a front-engine vehicle. This kind of looks like a sports car, kind of, and I'm front transversal. I'm going leaf. Can't put push rods. Multi-link is good. We're gonna have to fix the engine, because what the heck did we make? Everything just wanted to just die. Like, I mean, like, look, the compression ratio is super high for an engine like this. Like, what did we make? I really don't know. But we make more than 268 horsepower, and that's really good. Considering the engine like this is not common. You know what? This is what we're going to stick with. Let's just check that everything's all right. Okay, the exhaust is dying, so all we can do is just, I guess, fix the exhaust. So first we go to the exhaust, make a dual exhaust, then make a high flow 3-way. That should make around 300. Okay, everything will die at 7,900 RPM. That's when it starts. Pistons. Oh, this piston can't. 6,900. Okay, 6,600 RPM. I guess we can make it. Now multi-point, direct injection. I'll put multi-point on it. So 321 horsepower. That should. And remember, make it a coupe. I don't really think this is going to make a lot of people happy. We're making a cursed car. So we want to make it I don't know, man. This is going to be, I guess, a drunk press conference. They say, okay, we're going to make a car and we're going to make it as cursed as possible. And then the executives were like, are you sure that's a good idea? And then he offered a bottle, and that's how it kind of started. That's kind of my analogy of how it is. Now, what is it going to be? It's going to be, you guessed it, an SRM. Well, no, because SRM is too poor. Rotar is not this dumb. I'm sorry, Brute. But this will not go under Brute's name. This will go under Brute's subdivision, which is Clarisic. Now, all we have to do is see. Oh, ho, ho. This is where things get scary. The car has to go 200 miles per hour at the max, at the least. That's why we need. That's what makes it cursed. It's going to be a car that no one is dared to like even drive. This shows how much of a madman you are. This is not to show off your wealth or anything. This is just to show how much you don't care about the press conference or anything. You're just there to just be there. Now, I'm kind of not a fan of the chrome on supercars, but I kind of like chrome, but to an extent. Now it looks like a whale, or whatever. They're all drunk, so they won't understand if anything is good. They're just like confused. They're like, okay, we're going to make a cool car, and that's front wheel drive. And the fact that it's like super wide in the front just scares me. The fact that it's even wide at all. You got fully pressed to think that's a all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive car. So you can sell them, and then he gets shock reaction, and then when you get shock reaction, you become quirky. Yeah, that's the thing. When you do something like different or like different from what they expect, it's like quirky, like a quirkiness. Like, look, I'm quirky because I did something different that society won't think of. Like, I did something different. Now this is going to make every quirky person out there scream as well. They're quirky, but are they this quirky? No, they are never going to be this quirky in their lifetime. I just feel like it's going to be a complete mess, complete heck to drive a car like this, and I'm just super nervous. Like, what if I don't end up liking it? Do I just cast in the fire, hoping that it will never return, or like what? That's the thing. That's the thing. Are you really like that like cruel to do this? You're going to make everyone angry by just doing this simple trick. How to make a lot of people just yell. This is going to make a lot of people yell. Why? It's front wheel drive. Well, that's the thing. Front wheel drive is not associated with 200 miles per hour. Sure, I guess there is like 200 mile per hour cars, but those are like drag cars. Not exactly like cars like this that are like supposed to look like a normal car, because they would always take the rear wheel drive for it. It's good at aspects. I guess that's good for what a drunk person would think of. Radio. See how wide these get? 395s. Super wide. You might as well like run the back to 375s because it's more front wheel drive oriented. Magnesium is well made. 350 millimeter 6-piston carbon ceramic brakes. I'll give it 15. I'll give it active aero, coolant flaps. This is needed because the brakes are going to scream why. Despite being a 4-door, I'm going to make 5 seats. Yes, it's now practical. Standard infotainment. This is going to make everyone want to scream at the top of their lungs. Why? The car probably can't even reach 180. Hey, that's good. That's a good start. If it can go reach 180, 182, please be like around 190, 184, 186. So it needs to get at least 14 more miles per hour, and it's 3,000 pounds. So what can we do? We're already on like a aluminum, silicon should do it. Should do the trick. Magnesium actually. Lightweight titanium, billet steel. We're going all crazy and all cursed out. I can't see the graph a bit. Everything wants to live. That's good. The fact that it doesn't make a lot of like PSI. It'll be alright as long as nothing is destroyed. Hopefully, oh yes, this can make 425 horsepower, but a curve. Okay, now it cannot survive any more boost. Yeah, I'm stuck at 59. I hate it when that happens. No, that curve is just 450 horsepower, 450-ish horsepower. You gotta wonder, 453 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. What kind of monstrosity this is? This is like this is going sideways. Remember, the intercooler is on the side because it's going to be front-wheel drive in a V8, and that's like, look at the turbos. The turbos are so complicated. Like they're set up like it's even like touching the exhaust. It can fill like all-wheel drive, but we're making it front-wheel drive because that's how cursed we're going to make this. We're going to make something that no one wants to see in their front yard. This is going to make you want to scream because it's a front-wheel drive car, and as expected, understeer, but hey, it has positive aerodynamics, which is good. Now, what can we do? We can put standard, like basic interior. Like, how much does the car cost? So it costs $102,000. You get 17.4 miles per gallon. Okay, we can reach 188. No, can we reach 190? Oh my god, this is going to be scary. If it can reach 190, oh my, this is going to reach 200 miles per hour and going to make you, oh my god, through 203 miles per hour. Okay, I may be like overreacting, but okay, now we got our target, 206 miles per hour. This front wheel drive car, it creates a 20-meter radius, is 1.212 G-force and 1.14 G-forces for a 200 meter. That's really so much G-force. Like, look at that V8 on its side. This is going to be where, like, you're going to, like, wonder, is it a good one or is it a bad one? It's front wheel drive, wow. They're, like, so crazy, like, just put a sport. That should help it a bit. It weighs 3,100 pounds. It's really just a car that just is there. I don't know, man, like, the way the exhausts are set up, like, look, it's not even connected with the turbos. Hopefully this turbo got connected. I don't know if it is connected. It just has a hard time just... See, if I was able to free mode... Okay, let me go up. I feel like I can't, but like when I try to go, it just like stops working. So like when I go out further, it goes like more smooth. I can go more distance. So in all, it's just crazy how this gets to 200 miles per hour. I might want to make an all-wheel drive version. All-wheel drive sounds nice, but I want to keep my promise and say, hey, we have a 200 mile per hour front wheel drive car making 480 horsepower, has 5 seats. So is it a supercar? That's a trick question, really. You can make it look like a supercar because this looks super generic. Like, you can expect this to be front wheel drive. So if it was a coupe, we shed weight, we shed the back seats, we shed a lot of things. And we make it look like a sports car that's supposed to look like... Oh wow, we like shaved like 400 pounds off already. Now this looks like a car that should be like driven as an all-wheel drive or like a rear-wheel drive car, not like a front-wheel drive car. That's the main thing. It looks the part. But is it the part? It looks the part. I don't like this. Oh my guys. It looks the part, but it doesn't act the part. I really like it. Any car can look like a supercar, but not every supercar is a... I guess we can put a concept badge and say, okay, that's a concept. Do not think this is real. It is real. And you will like it. And you will scream in terror knowing that this is front wheel drive. Screaming. Wanting you to... nothing else. Okay, now the window louvers are... I guess not suited for this car. This will make you scream out of your lungs, wishing it never existed. That's the thing. I don't want to hate cars. I like cars. But when you see this on the road, are you going to think, oh wow, that's a fast car, I like the design. And we're going to put a light bar, because now we are now, I don't know, I guess, I was trying to think of cursed things, but I don't have any ideas of cursed things. Okay, so a sunroof, I guess. Oh, I have a great idea. If you wanted to see the engine, now, grill. Now, can we have a grill? Make it look like glass. And make it transparent. See, look. The glass isn't transparent. For some reason. I want it to be transparent. How do I make it look more transparent? It's like, oh wait, it is super perfect. Now let it. I'm going to make you. You can see it's ginormous V8 up in the front. You'll be thinking it's a all-wheel drive, but it's actually rear-wheel drive. That is actually a good addition to the car because it makes it more, I guess, like more of the Mad Max scene. Because now you can see like the literal engine being placed along transversely. Now, is that all? I really don't know, and I'm really scared because this has superb handling. Oh, I know like 1.16 Gs is a lot. That's a lot for a car, really. See now look, there's like the intakes. It's like a bit off because the transmission is there, but like, come on, the transmission, it's super, like, why? But you're just wondering like, why is this a thing? You put like a whole car, like, pull this up in a car meet and you will just get stares. You'll get stared at. Like, what is this? Who is this? Why is this? But hey, though it's 67% front, I guess that's why we have more front engine. But Root will have their own, a company called Auto. Okay, so maybe it's a Brute. Yeah, it's a Brute, but it'll be a Tony Zoni, F front wheel drive, front supercar, super. FWD SD. Yeah, this is going to be a long. This is going to be long. The Brute AutoZone front-wheel drive, fast front-wheel drive, sports supercar concept. Now, will any lunatic drive this? I sure guess. But this is for like a car for lunatics. Rims have Now we're going to give it up. Now the AutoZonine had pink rims. Yeah, it's going to be an eye catcher. But anyways, on that note, that's all for today's video. I hope you like it, and I understand there's background noises, but I live with my family and I can't stop background noises. As you see, the engine is in the front. You have the pink wheels, window louvers, light bar, wheels that I guess should be bigger but aren't. But anyways, that's really it. If it's really cursed, I'll be sure to see how cursed it is. We'll make another cursed car. Like the I know this isn't a cursed car because sure, front wheel drive. You may be saying, oh, a front wheel drive car, that's not too cursed. That's just some basic stuff, and I understand that's basic. But later on, I'll make this into like some kind of series thing. Like, we'll just make more cursed builds, but this is going to be the first one. And yeah, that's the end for today's video, and I hope you like it. Bye, guys. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and please let me know what to build next.